Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Show. And by God, it's a busy day. Third video of the day already with the football update, the imminent appointment at Watford, and at midday, my phone went mad as every single EFL club retweeted the news about the domestic scheduling. So we now know roughly what this season is going to look like, and for those people who like their football wall to wall, it's going to continue very much through September. For those people who think that the players are under too much pressure to play too many games and that cup competitions get devalued, well, you're probably not going to like this. But come on, let's all be honest. There's been a global pandemic. They've got the game back going, and really, the long and the short of this is we're starting later and still trying to finish at the same time. Therefore, everything is squidged up, especially in September. And I know there are going to be those people that comment about certainly League One and Two teams that couldn't continue under COVID restrictions, and how are they going to play now under COVID restrictions? I don't know. We're all going to find out. Here is the EFL's leader. Let me just remove that banner down there. Season 2021 dates now been confirmed. With an action-packed month of cup football to follow throughout September. You said it, action-packed. We'll come to that in just a second. Here's the league details. As previously advised, league competition in Sky EFL will kick off on the 12th of September, same as the Premier League, with the regular seasons in the Sky Bet Championship, League One and League Two, concluding on the 8th and 9th of May 2021. We already knew the Premier League was going to go 12th of September to the 23rd of May. So that all kind of shakes out how we normally expect it. I'm reading the second paragraph now. Due to the unprecedented challenges facing the fixture calendar as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, and starting 6 weeks later than usual, the Sky Bet EFL will feature 13 midweek match rounds. Wow. Whilst League One and League Two will have 11. One would assume that they would have tried to have got all of that travelling out of the way while fans were out of the ground. But I don't think that's going to happen when we speak about this cup stuff. So it's all a means and to an end just to get the games played. I don't think fans and travel are top of the priority list, sadly, for people who are not going to be happy with lots of midweek games. I think at the moment, most people would just be happy to actually see their team in the flesh. Their season will culminate, Sky Bet playoff finals, the bank holiday as normal, their 29th and 31st of May. We'd normally expect that. And then the world will be back to normal, will it? Fingers crossed. And right down the bottom there, the fixtures are going to come out on Friday, the 21st. I'm filming on Thursday, the 13th now, so about 8 days away. The FA Cup fixtures are in, and a big announcement about replays there coming up. God, look at that. Preliminary rounds go through September 1st, 12th. And then the first qualifying round, 22nd of September, second round qualifying, third round qualifying through October. So there may be some lower league teams who are going to be successful in cups this year are just going to be playing cup competitions the whole time. There you go, third round proper. Looking fairly normal. That 9th of Jan, 23rd of Jan, then February, March, April, with the final on the 15th of May. You can see there. I'm guessing there I don't have the still for the first round proper. I'm guessing there's no other time. It's going to be through November and December, which, given what you're about to hear about the League Cup and the EFL Trophy, which was the leasing cup for the lower divisions, if you're a good League One team who doesn't have a squad and you're a winning League One team, you could potentially be exposed to League Cup, EFL Trophy, FA Cup, pretty much all at once. There will be no FA Cup replays during the 2021 season. Look, let's put sympathy aside, because people are going to talk about, what about non-league teams making money from going to do a replay away at Sunderland if they can get there, with Sunderland League One, Pompey, Oxford, Ipswich, the bigger league. First of all, will there even be any people in the stadiums by then? Secondly, will any of the fans of those teams even want to show up, given the amount of games that are going to be played? It is what it is. Yes, I have some sympathy, but I also have some sympathy for the FA and the EFL and the Premier League trying to get all of this on and sorted. So there's been a pandemic, and it is what it is. And this season's just going to be a race to the end, get the fixtures played, and he who gets least injuries wins, I think. But here's the League Cup there, 2021 competition, a number of significant scheduling changes. Two-legged semi-finals are gone now, and the first four rounds will all take place in September on consecutive weeks. Oh my God. September is just going to be insane, isn't it? And I mean, we used to the start of the season being a little bit crazy. You'd get that first league game, and then you'd have a cup tie the first weekend. But to do 4 weeks of that in a row, I think generally it was accepted that from the start of the season in the EFL that you would play weekend, midweek until like the first international break in September. Kids went back to school, and then it got a little bit normal. We kind of accepted that. The players were fit, kids weren't at school, parents were taking holidays, could get to games, etc. No, not this season. Utter insanity. This. Look at it. I'm saying utter insanity. Don't take that word literally. I don't know what else they're supposed to do, but look at that. Round 1, 5th of September. Round 2, 15th, 16th. Round 3, 22nd, 23rd. Round 4, 29th and 30th. And then a gap through to December with the semis and the final in January. So the step that they've obviously taken here is just get most of the competition out of the way in September, then leave a gap, because you'd assume that Europe is going to come back for those Premier League teams, and for the lower division teams, the EFL Trophy is then going to kick in those gaps. The FA Cup, it's just insane. I think for those people who do think there's too much football, the fact that if you just remove the first, 4 weeks from the season and you end up with this, probably might help to prove their argument. Here's the EFL Trophy. There you go. First week of September, first week of October, first week of November, first week of December, January, February, and then you go through to the final. That's pretty much as is, other than leasing.com have dropped their sponsorship. I kind of don't blame them, because really, who is going to be interested in competing in that tournament? Yes, there's a trip to Wembley at the end of it, and winning a trophy is winning a trophy. But this season, of all seasons, with the fixture congestions, you already saw the quote bigger League One teams, bombing fixtures out here and playing reserves if they could. Even smaller League One teams did that, and you've got the under-23 teams in there as well. Remember, last season we had this incredible thing of Liverpool in an EFL Cup game, not EFL Trophy, EFL Cup game, playing the reserves because they had to go off to the World Club Tournament. I wonder if you could get some interesting goings on here if you have a Premier League team with a Category 1 academy. Speaking of which, there they are. Arsenal, Villa, Brighton, Chelsea, Fulham, Leeds, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Newcastle, Norwich, who are, there you go. Norwich might be the one, mightn't they? Southampton, West Brom, West Ham, Wolves. So if you're Norwich, you've got that extra thing for your under-23s to go into as well. What a massive fixtures they are going to have. So look, that's about the size of it. I have sympathy for the EFL and for the FA. I have sympathy for clubs who are going to be in the FA Cup who might lose out on a payday. I have sympathy for the players who are going to have to play a whole ton of games, and there's going to be a lot of rotation in respect to getting through this. But my answer would be, I don't know what else these guys can do organising this with the pandemic. the schedule was already absolutely stacked to high heaven, and removing those 4 weeks makes it pretty much impossible. And it feels like I've worked in education, trying to do the school timetable and fit all the teachers, all the pupils into these amount of rooms. And there's virtually about one way you can do it. And that way still has all the staff and the kids complaining that they're overworked. Well, this is it here. Look, the pandemic has screwed everything. The pandemic isn't the players' fault. It isn't the small FA Cup club's fault. It isn't the FA's fault. It isn't the EFL's fault. It isn't the Premier League's fault. It sucks. It is what it is. And what I always say is sympathy is good. Sympathy is a natural emotion for human beings, but sympathy doesn't solve complex problems, I'm afraid. I wish more people would learn that rather than just moaning, because I know we're going to get moaning about this fixture congestion. Sympathy allows you to feel sorry for people, but I'm afraid difficult decisions and maybe some sacrifice solves complex problems. And certainly that's what the players and fans are going to have to do this season. So the headline stuff, all of the League Cup, as I grew up calling it, the Carabao Cup, first 4 rounds in September, then FA Cup playing through after that. EFL leasing stuff, that's localized at least, isn't it? Is first week fairly normal. The big changes then are in the League Cup and in the league, where there's going to be 13 midweek rounds in the Championship and 11 in League One. Basically, if you're a Championship player or you're an aged under 23 player who plays for Norwich, you could be playing a hell of a lot of football in a very short space this season. Get your thoughts in on all of that stuff. That is my reaction to the revealing of the crazy domestic schedule. Look, shout and scream all you like, but please come up with an alternative solution other than FA Cup replays out and playing all of the League Cup in September. I'm open, all ears, but sometimes just yelling and complaining, as I say, doesn't solve complex solutions. Neither does sympathy. So if you have an idea, could they have cancelled one tournament? They've cancelled nothing, presumably because of sponsorship commitments and things of that nature. And this is what they've come up with. So get your thoughts in the comments. Normal plugs here. You can support the channel via Patreon. There are 2 tiers there. You can support for $3 per month, which is basically a donation to me and my pursuit of trying to do this for a living, having lost my job because of COVID. You can also support for $5 there. For that, you'll get some extra bonus content. You'll get Patreon-only Q&As and Patreon-only vlogs over there. There will be more tiers added on as we go. And very, very sadly, I can't make money out of YouTube at the moment because there's an issue with my AdSense account. They need to send me a PIN, which may take 2 to 4 weeks. So please, if you do like my work, please go and subscribe on Patreon. You'd be helping me out gladly, and I won't complain if you just do it for a couple of months before Super Chats and ad revenue becomes available again. You can support absolutely for free by just giving the thumbs up if you like what I do here, and subscribing. Please do so. The more people we can bring to the channel, the more attention the channel will get, the more patrons in the short time I can get, and then ad revenue when I'm able to make that again. I'm a big free speech advocate in the comments, but I'm also a big be kind advocate. I don't think we do a good job of policing the internet as a species. So as a creator here on YouTube, I think it is my role now to say, use the comments to discuss, to debate. It's fine to agree. It's fine to disagree. It's not fine to be a jerk. And if, I always say this, you feel like you know more than either me or the other commenters, then educate people. Don't yell and scream and belittle at them. That would be my soapbox for the day. And I'm sure plenty of people are going to be on their soapbox about these fixtures. As ever, I just said I believe in free speech, and you're right to an opinion. But what I would say in this regard is, if you are against these measures that have been put in on the fixture list, then to speed the debate up, why not offer an alternative suggestion as to what else the FA, the EFL could have done? Right, thank you everybody for watching. Busy day. I'm sure there'll be 1, maybe 2 more videos today. Absolute absolutely churning it out here on the channel. So well worth hitting that subscribe button and being here for literally what seems like it's going to be an entire football year. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 9 months of pretty much wall-to-wall, no breaks football. Bring it on, I say. Thank you for watching. Over and out.